Hi there, this is Paul Benyon with Hard Dollar Corporation, one of the sales engineers here, and today we're going to take a look at how we can connect to our design data integrator and use it to bring in takeoffs from an on-screen takeoff tool, in this case on center. To do that, I'm going to access the data source menu and import from on center. When I select that option, it brings up my design data integrator. And just as a side note, this has the potential to connect with any other kind of design system, such as a CAD system, Intergraph, Autodesk, Bentley, or other on-screen takeoff tools. But for the example today, we'll look at on-center. And you'll notice that I have in my structure in Hard Dollar a building foundation item. And in this case, we want to bring in takeoff quantities and have them come into Hard Dollar as an assembly. If I was to go and take a look in Hard Dollar at my assemblies, we would see an assembly that has a buildup of labor, equipment, and materials that are needed to do this building foundation. Well, if we take a look at the takeoff quantities that are coming from on center, you'll see that I have a building foundation item that has a takeoff quantity of 235 cubic yards. And in my update settings down below, I have mapped it to, instead of bringing it in as a cost item, to bring it in and match it up with one of my assemblies in Hard Dollar. You'll see that I have matched it up with an assembly of a certain size and type, and we're ready to bring it on into this building foundation item in Hard Dollar. So I'll go ahead and say update the CDS. And as we do that, we will see that that item in Hard Dollar now is populated with an assembly. So if I collapse down this design data integrator and bring us back into just looking at the structure, we can expand that further and see that we can see what that concrete assembly consists of. We have labor, we have a skilled operator, unskilled, finisher, and so forth. And if I scroll down further, we have different equipment that's needed and the concrete and rebar that's required. All of this is populated. All these quantities and hours are driven by that takeoff quantity that came straight from the takeoff I did in on-center. So from here, we can continue to define our estimate and connect it to a schedule and continue onward from there. So thank you very much for attending this, and we'll talk to you next time.